correction officers, what's the time an inmate warned you about something? And they were right? I used to work night shifts at a prison, and there was this one inmate, Mendez. He was doing time for armed robbery, but unlike most, he never caused trouble. Always quiet, never got mixed up in fights. The kind of guy you almost forgot was there. One night, I was making my rounds when Mendez called me over, his voice low. CO, you need to move the new guy out of my block. I sighed. Another inmate beef. Why? Mendez leaned in. Because if you don't, someone's not waking up tomorrow. I looked over at the new guy. Just some scrawny kid, fresh in. Didn't seem like much of a threat. What, he owes someone money? Mendez shook his head. No, he talks in his sleep. Now I've heard a lot of crazy excuses in prison, but this? I laughed. That's the problem? He snores too loud? Mendez just stared at me. Not snoring, talking. I didn't think much of it. I told him I'd see what I could do and kept walking. That night, at around 2 a.m., blood-curdling screams ripped through the block. I rushed back to Mendez's cell. The new guy was curled up in the corner, shaking, mumbling, I didn't mean to tell. And Mendez? He was standing in the middle of the cell, eyes wide, breathing heavy. He looked at me and said, told you. Turns out the kid had been talking in his sleep, confessing, out loud. Every crime, every snitch job, every deal he ever made with the feds. And he wasn't just some random nobody. He had flipped on a gang leader who had a lot of friends in that block. If Mendez hadn't spoken up, that kid wouldn't have made it to morning. I had him transferred immediately. As I was walking Mendez back to his cell, I asked him, why'd you warn me? He shrugged, man, I just wanted to get some sleep.